So this is the eye tracking setup, and we can see we've got the screen here which displays the stimuli that you're going to show the child, and this box underneath is the eye tracker. So the lights that you can see on the camera right now are infrared lights, so they're not visible to the human eye per se. So a child sat here just sees a black box, there's no light coming out of it that they can see. And that infrared light bounces into the eye and tells the eye tracker, the way it bounces out, where on the screen the child is looking at any one time. So here we've got them fixed together, so you need to make sure that the Tobii eye tracker is a particular angle and distance from the screen at all times. That is then fed into the system. We've got a camera at the top here that allows you on the control computer to see what the child is doing while the video or the pictures are showing. And then yeah, that's our eye tracking setup in the lab. This is the control setup of the Tobii eye tracker. This window shows Tobii Studio, which does the controlling of the eye tracking, and this screen here is an exact mirror of the screen that the participant will be seeing. So whatever is seen on this screen, whatever is shown on this screen, the participant is seeing too. So what you do is you load up Tobii eye tracker, you load up your particular study, so then you'll have, you can see here that shows I'm going to show 4 movies and the types of the movies, and they're going to go in that sequence. So when my participant comes in, I'll click start recording, and it gives you a chance to pop in the name of the participants. You'll pop in your code, whatever that may be, so participant 1 for example, and then we continue, and then this shows you the track status. So this is going to show us whether the Tobii eye tracker is picking up the eyes of our participant and then the correct distance away. So what it's a good idea to do is to drag this to the screen that the participant can see, because you're going to be stood with the participant when you're trying to pick up their eyes. So here we can see it's picked up our participant's eyes. The box at the bottom here is green at the moment, and it's green because it's picking up both eyes. If it's only picking up one eye, then it will go amber, and if it's picking up no eyes at all, then it will go red. There we go. This bar at the side here shows us the distance that the participant is away from the screen. So we can see it tells us the number in centimetres specifically, so at the moment it's having trouble picking up our participant's eyes. It's going back and forth, but here it's picked up perfectly. We can see that it's calculating the distance that the participant is away from the screen, going closer and closer, 52 centimetres and away. And what we need is for that arrow, that white arrow, to be in the middle of that green bar. That's best practice. And then you can see here those 2 dots are obviously a representation of the pupils that the Tobii eye tracker is picking up, and you want those to be in the centre of the black box here and in the top third of the black box. So this here is perfect tracking really. This is your ideal, this is what you'd want your participant's eyes and track status to be before you start your experiment. And then you press start to begin. And then what this does is loads up the calibration procedure. Now for infants this will be where you see 5 animations in 5 corners, 4 in the corners of the screen and 1 in the middle. This is so that eye tracker can calibrate to the specifics of the participant's eyes that you've got. So what you'll do is you'll show an interesting animation in those corners to grab the participant's attention, so the eye tracker knows that that's where the participant's looking at that time. And then these green lines show you how well the participant has kept within the confines that the eye tracker would expect. So because those green lines are fairly within those grey dots, it means that the calibration has been successful, because the eye tracker has guessed correctly and worked out correctly, calculated correctly where the participant is looking when those animations appear. So sometimes you need to run the calibration again, and you can do it for specific points. If for example the bottom left point was particularly off, you can recalibrate it just for that. But if you're happy with your calibration, you just click accept, and then you're ready to start your experiment, and then the videos will play thereafter. Great, so if I ask you to take a seat on this blue swivel chair here and face the screen. Fantastic, and if you put it at least on your lap. Can you see what's on the screen? What's there? Wow, can we see the caterpillar and the apple? Fantastic, so it's picked your eyes up straight away. I'm just going to step the other side of the curtain now and start the calibration procedure, if that's okay. So then, step this side of the screen, press start. You'll already have popped the details of the participant in. The calibration screen will load, and you just press the space bar to start. So. Fantastic. And then we get our calibration animation here, which just shows us how well the system has calibrated. Ideally, you'd want the green lines to be as in the dots as possible, but in this case, we can then run the study now.
Look, it's a car. Can you see the car? Wow, it's a car. Look, it's a pig. Can you see the pig? Wow, it's a pig. Look, it's a hawk. Can you see the hawk? Wow, it's a hawk. Look, it's a motorbike. Can you see the motorbike? Wow, it's a motorbike. Look, it's a car. Can you see the car? Wow, it's a car. Look, it's a pig. Can you see the pig? Wow, it's a pig. Look, it's a hawk. Can you see the hawk? Wow, it's a hawk. Look, it's a motorbike. Can you see the motorbike? Wow, it's a motorbike.